So the leaves are down and you're wondering which leaf blower you need to have. Today we're going to look at two of them. We're going to be looking at two in the Whisper series here, Whisper series from Ryobi. Now I've been a big fan of the 18 volt, but they have a 40 volt here also. So we're going to take a look at both of these in today's video, and we're going to be blowing some leaves here. These are just down, the grass is a little high, it's wet, there's a heavy dew. I'm actually wearing rubber overshoes today. We're going to go and show you how these will handle this type of a situation. Let me give you the model number on this. This is the P2-1010VNM. So we can check this out. So let's give it a shot. We're going to be blowing, the grass is a little taller than I like it to be, but the leaves have kind of come down and they're wet. The grass is wet. We had a heavy dew last night. So this is going to be a good test to see what this can actually do. So let's go. Now this is with the boost button down, and this is with the boost button released. No boost button. Once again, the boost button. So you're kind of hearing it kind of going down and up a little bit. I didn't have my thumb on the button really well. I had it on the edge instead of in the middle where I should have. I was down in the corner here. So it was my operator error. So this is what it did. Just in this little time frame, and again, I'm going to leave this in. That was live and in action. It did a nice job of moving some leaves. We're wet, so areas like this could have used the boost and a little bit more time. If it wouldn't be so wet, it would have cleaned up a little bit better. So let me give you the model number on this. The model number is, let's see, it's RY40407VNM. But let's take a look at what it can do here. The grass is wet, the leaves are damp, they just, as you can see, there's some still falling down, and give you an idea of what this can do. Now this is not on turbo, this is just on regular. Let's crank it up to turbo. There it is. I started out with no turbo and then I went to the turbo, and you can see it cleaned this area quite well. It's a little heavier than the 18 volt version, but if you're getting into the 40 volt batteries, which are some awesome tools from Ryobi using this battery system, this would be a great option. It's a little heavier again, but oh, look at the job it does, because this is a little bit taller grass, but it's wet. We had a great, my shoes are soaked. A lot of humidity last night, a lot of dew. So now to compare the two, on the right is the 40 volt, and then on the left was our 18 volt. Now the 40 volt did a little bit nicer job of digging those leaves out of the grass, but really there isn't a ton of difference. You can definitely though see that you didn't have some of the leaves that were stuck in like we have over here. So it's if you're looking for something that's going to be able to move leaves and clean the yard a little bit quicker, definitely looking at the 40 volt. If you have the 18 volts and you haven't gotten into that, I think the 18 volt one is a definite solid option, better than many of the other blowers out there in some of the other lines for their standard battery tools. So you definitely want to check that out. This is John Young with the Weekend Handyman. Hey, thanks for watching. Links in the description below.
For more tips and how-to videos, go to weekendhandyman.com.